For millennia, Jerusalem has stood as an unparalleled crucible of human history, faith, and conflict. This ancient city, revered by billions across 3 Abrahamic traditions, is not merely a collection of stones, but a living testament to humanity's enduring quest for the divine and the earthly power struggles that have shaped its destiny. Join us as we embark on a profound historical and religious journey, meticulously tracing the layers of conquest, devotion, and transformation that define this eternal city. Jerusalem's story begins not with kings or prophets, but with the fundamental human need for water and shelter. Archaeological evidence points to initial settlements around the 4th millennium BCE, strategically positioned near the vital Gihon spring. This perennial water source was the lifeblood for early communities, allowing for sustained habitation in an otherwise arid landscape. By the Middle Bronze Age, the settlement had evolved into a fortified Canaanite city-state, likely known as Urusalim, a name possibly meaning Foundation of Shalom, or City of Peace. This early designation, steeped in ancient Semitic linguistics, hints at a profound spiritual significance even in its nascent stages. The city functioned as an Egyptian vassal, its rulers navigating the complex geopolitical currents of the ancient Near East, as evidenced by the Amarna letters. Around 1000 BCE, a pivotal moment reshaped Jerusalem's trajectory forever. King David, a figure central to Israelite history, conquered the Jebusite stronghold, then known as Jebus. This strategic acquisition transformed a pagan city into the capital of the United Kingdom of Israel, a move that consolidated his political power and provided a neutral ground between the northern and southern tribes. David's vision extended beyond mere conquest. He brought the Ark of the Covenant, the most sacred artifact of the Israelites, to Jerusalem, establishing it as the spiritual heart of his burgeoning kingdom. His son, King Solomon, fulfilled his father's dream by constructing the magnificent First Temple on the elevated platform known as the Temple Mount. This monumental edifice became the singular focal point of Israelite worship, solidifying Jerusalem's unparalleled religious importance as the dwelling place of God's presence on earth. Following the division of the United Kingdom, Jerusalem remained the capital of the southern kingdom of Judah, a beacon of monotheistic faith amidst regional polytheism. However, its strategic location also made it a target for rising empires. In 586 BCE, the Neo-Babylonian Empire under Nebuchadnezzar II laid siege to and ultimately destroyed Jerusalem. The First Temple was razed, and a significant portion of its elite population was exiled to Babylon. This traumatic event, known as the Babylonian Exile, profoundly impacted Jewish identity and theology, fostering the development of synagogue worship and a renewed emphasis on scripture. Decades later, the Persian king Cyrus the Great, after conquering Babylon, issued a decree allowing the exiled Jews to return to their homeland. This remarkable act of imperial policy enabled the reconstruction of Jerusalem and, crucially, the completion of the Second Temple in 516 BCE, marking a period of spiritual and national revival under Persian suzerainty. The arrival of Alexander the Great in 332 BCE ushered in the Hellenistic era, introducing Greek culture and philosophy to the ancient Near East. Jerusalem, while retaining its Jewish character, found itself under the influence of successive Greek dynasties, leading to cultural clashes and religious tensions. The Maccabean Revolt, a fierce Jewish uprising against Hellenistic assimilation, ultimately led to the establishment of the Hasmonean dynasty, an independent Jewish state that ruled Jerusalem for approximately a century. However, this period of independence was short-lived. In 63 BCE, the Roman general Pompey captured Jerusalem, integrating Judea into the burgeoning Roman Republic. King Herod the Great, a Roman client king, embarked on an ambitious building program, most notably expanding and beautifying the Second Temple complex to an unprecedented scale. It was during this Roman period that Jesus Christ lived, taught, was crucified, and resurrected in Jerusalem, events that irrevocably established the city's central and sacred role in the nascent Christian faith. The Roman presence, while bringing infrastructure, also brought increasing friction with the Jewish population, culminating in the First Jewish-Roman War. In 70 CE, after a brutal siege, Roman legions under Titus utterly destroyed Jerusalem and the Second Temple, fulfilling prophecies and marking a catastrophic turning point in Jewish history. The temple, the spiritual heart of Judaism for centuries, was reduced to rubble, leaving only the western wall as a poignant remnant. Following another major Jewish revolt, the Bar Kokhba rebellion, in 132–135 CE, the Romans further asserted their dominance. Emperor Hadrian rebuilt Jerusalem as a Roman colony named Aelia Capitolina, explicitly banning Jews from entering the city. This act aimed to erase Jewish identity from the landscape, transforming Jerusalem into a pagan Roman city dedicated to Jupiter Capitolinus, a stark contrast to its sacred past. As the Roman Empire gradually embraced Christianity, Jerusalem's status underwent another profound transformation. With Emperor Constantine's conversion and the Edict of Milan, the city rapidly evolved into a paramount pilgrimage center for Christians worldwide. Empress Helena, Constantine's mother, played a crucial role in identifying and sanctifying numerous holy sites associated with Jesus' life, death, and resurrection. Her efforts led to the construction of monumental churches, most notably the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, consecrated in 335 CE. This basilica, built over what was believed to be the site of Jesus' crucifixion and tomb, became the spiritual epicenter of Christian pilgrimage. Under Byzantine rule, Jerusalem flourished as a Christian city, adorned with churches, monasteries, and hospices, drawing devout pilgrims from across the empire and beyond. The 7th century witnessed another seismic shift in Jerusalem's history with the rapid expansion of the nascent Islamic Caliphate. In 638 CE, the Rashidun Caliphate, under Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab, peacefully conquered Jerusalem from the Byzantines. This conquest marked the beginning of centuries of Muslim rule, fundamentally altering the city's religious and cultural landscape. Early Islamic rulers generally adopted a policy of relative tolerance towards the existing Christian and Jewish communities, allowing them to practice their faiths under dhimmi status. This period saw the construction of two of Islam's most iconic structures on the Temple Mount, which Muslims refer to as Haram al-Sharif. The Dome of the Rock, completed in 691 CE, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque, built in the early 8th century. These magnificent edifices transformed the site into Islam's third holiest sanctuary, cementing Jerusalem's profound significance for Muslims worldwide. The relative peace and coexistence under early Islamic rule were shattered by the arrival of the European Crusaders in the late 11th century. Driven by religious fervor and geopolitical ambition, Christian forces launched a series of military campaigns to reclaim the Holy Land. In 1099, the First Crusade culminated in the brutal capture of Jerusalem, resulting in a horrific massacre of its Muslim and Jewish inhabitants. The Crusaders established the Latin Kingdom of Jerusalem, transforming the city into a Christian European outpost in the Levant. However, their hold was precarious. In 1187, the legendary Ayyubid Sultan Saladin recaptured Jerusalem after the decisive Battle of Hattin. Saladin's victory was marked by a more magnanimous approach. He allowed Christians to remain in pilgrimage, and notably, he readmitted Jews to the city, demonstrating a policy of tolerance that contrasted sharply with the Crusader conquest. Following Saladin's triumph, Jerusalem briefly reverted to Christian control through diplomatic means in the 13th century, but this was short-lived. The city soon came under the dominion of the Mamluk Sultanate of Egypt, who ruled for over 2 centuries. The Mamluks invested in religious endowments, schools, and public works, leaving a significant architectural legacy that still graces the old city. In 1517, the Ottoman Empire under Sultan Selim Dubraz conquered Jerusalem, ushering in a new era of stability and prosperity that lasted for 4 centuries. Ottoman rule brought a period of relative peace and administrative order, allowing the city to flourish. Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, in particular, undertook extensive restoration projects, most notably rebuilding the magnificent city walls that encircle the old city to this day. These walls, a testament to Ottoman engineering and a symbol of Jerusalem's enduring resilience, continue to define its iconic skyline. From its humble beginnings as a Bronze Age settlement to its current status as a global spiritual epicenter, Jerusalem's history is a complex tapestry woven with threads of faith, conquest, and cultural exchange. Each layer of its past contributes to its profound significance for historians, religious scholars, and billions of adherents worldwide. Understanding Jerusalem is not merely an academic exercise. It is an exploration of the human spirit's deepest aspirations and conflicts. We invite you to delve deeper into the rich narratives of this extraordinary city. Explore the archaeological sites, study the sacred texts, and engage with the diverse communities that call Jerusalem home. What aspects of Jerusalem's history resonate most with you? Share your insights and continue this vital conversation by subscribing to our channel for more historical documentaries and scholarly explorations. Your engagement helps us illuminate the past for a better understanding of our shared future.